presented to Judith Voist, and other guests included David Brancaccio and Alex Gibney. This year, the Literary Award will be presented to internationally acclaimed author and Columbia High School graduate Paul Auster. Also on tap, famed artists and CHS grads Peter Eisenman and Richard Mayer, former New Orleans mayor and current president, CEO of the National Urban League, Mark Morial, and legendary costume designer Ann Roth. So a lot of activities going on at the Maplewood Ideas Festival, scheduled for starting on March the 14th at 2 p.m. And everything is free to everyone. You definitely don't want to miss that. Columbia High School present Ragtime opening March 13th. Columbia High School will present Ragtime School Edition for its annual all-school musical. Show dates are March 13, 14, 20, and 21 at 7:30 p.m. and March 15 and 22nd at 2 p.m. Tickets are $10 in advance of the day of the performance and $15 on the day of the performance. The show will be held at the CHS Auditorium located at 17 Parker Avenue in Maplewood. This year, there is a special opportunity for 6th graders to see the performance for free if accompanied by a paying adult, and participate in a talkback with CHS Principal Elizabeth Aaron and the show directors and stars. So there you have it. You don't want to miss this. Columbia High School present Ragtime, the 13th, March 13th, 14th, 20 and 21st at 7:30 p.m. And then again at March 15 at 2 p.m. So don't forget, your tickets can be purchased online or at the door 90 minutes before each performance. You don't want to miss that. The Columbia High School normally puts on excellent and outstanding plays. Learn about Seth Boyden School at Parent-to-Parent event March 11. All Maplewood, South Orange parents and guardians interested in learning about Seth Boyden Demonstration School directly from Seth Boyden parents are invited to Seth Boyden this Wednesday, March the 11th at 7:30 p.m. for a parent-to-parent event. Unlike other elementary schools in South Orange Maplewood School District, parents from throughout the district can opt into Seth Boyden Demonstration School. The parent-to-parent event will be an informal conversation at which current Seth Boyden parents will be present to share their experience and respond to questions. Parent-to-parent will be held in the library at Seth Boyden, located at 274 Boyden Avenue. There will be light refreshment. The event is sponsored by the Seth Boyden PTA. You can send questions on RSVP to sbnews@sethboyden.com. That's sbnews@sethboyden.com. Well, election time is coming up, ladies and gentlemen. It's election time in South Orange and Maplewood. South Orange Trustee Village President candidates hosting campaign kickoff on March the 15th. 3 candidates for the South Orange Village Trustee and 1 for Village President are hosting a campaign kickoff on Sunday, March the 15th from 3 to 5 p.m. at the above restaurant and bar. Meanwhile, other candidates is working to collect the necessary number of signatures to file by the deadline, which was this afternoon. Yep. Trustee Sheena Collum, who will run for village president, and trustees Mark Rosner, Howard Levinson, and Deborah Davis Ford, who are each running for re-election as trustee, are running on the same ticket, South Orange 2015. They have invited the public to attend their campaign event kickoff. Longtime resident Elisa Aronson still need to file her election petition for both trustee and village president. Potential candidates are required to collect 123 signatures on a petition to become eligible to enter the race. Aronson, a resident of Jespi House, attempted to run for trustee in 2011, but the petition was short several signatures and was declared invalid by the township administrator. The deadline to sub-sign petitions is today, March the 9th. Election day is May the 12th, 2015. So it seemed like these candidates are going to be unopposed and easily re-elected. South Orange train station will close overnight to deter homeless. A growing number of homeless people sleeping overnight in the South Orange train station has prompted the impending closure of the station between the hours of 2 a.m. and 5 a.m. daily. The new schedule is set to begin March the 16th. The move comes after increasing complaints from commuters and residents, said Township Administrator Barry Lewis Jr. It has been a growing concern, said Lewis, who noted that while the town was sympathetic to the plight of homeless people sleeping in the station, the situation has grown untenable. There were people defecating in corners, said Lewis. It's not a good environment for anyone. The station is owned by New Jersey Transit, which has the sole jurisdiction to set the station hours. New Jersey Transit was concerned about security issues as well as the safety of commuters and the homeless, said Lewis. After complaints from residents began to increase in recent years, the Township Public Safety Committee reviewed the situation and recommended the closure. In June 2014, the Board of Trustees passed a resolution suggesting that New Jersey Transit shut the station between 2 a.m. and 5 a.m. That kicked off a lengthy discussion between village officials and New Jersey Transit, said Trustee Sheena Collum. There were steps that New Jersey Transit had to take before making the decision to close the stations, and locks had to be installed. Township officials have been coordinating with New Jersey Transit social worker to alert homeless people to the new hours and to inform them of available nearby shelter. The town is also considering providing transportation to the shelters for those who need it. South Orange Police will be responsible for opening and closing the station each day. So there you have it. No more homeless people will be able to sleep in the South Orange train station. I mean, that's always a tough issue. Once they're going to provide shelter for these homeless people, I think it's a good thing. If they weren't, then I would have some difficulties with that. South Orange Middle School presents Once Upon a Mattress. With Maplewood Middle School rendition of The Wiz under its belt, and Columbia High School production Ragtime opening March 13th, South Orange Middle School is gearing up to finish out the district season with the uproarious comedy Once Upon a Mattress. Show dates are March 27 and 28 at 7 p.m. and March the 29th at 2 p.m. Tickets for the show go on sale March the 9th. Information on tickets will be available. The musical first opened on Broadway in 1960 and was adapted from the Hans Christian Andersen fairy tale, The Princess and the Pea. Since then, comedic heavy hitters such as Carol Burnett, Jack Gilford, Dottie Goodman, Sarah Jessica Parker, and Jane Krakowski has all played various roles in several productions on stage as well as television. So South Orange Middle School present Once Upon a Mattress again on the March 27 and 28 at 7 p.m. and again on March 29 at 2 p.m. Tickets went on sale today. Let's go over to maplewoodian.com, see what he has in store for us. Our good friend Joe Strapp. You know, I tell you, Joe always have some different news from everyone else. The Laurel replacement coming with a Mexican fare. Look for another Mexican restaurant in Maplewood Village, giving Cactus Charlie some competition. In the Maplewood Avenue space that was the Laurel, we will soon see April Coquina, its website declares. We have almost finished the decor of April Cocina, and it's looking just like we envisioned. We are sharing a peek of the exposed brick wall and keeping the rest a surprise. It has to define the style, perhaps closer to a mix of traditional and shabby elements, that create a warm and relaxed atmosphere. Now that April is getting closer, we have also started recruiting and will soon kick off testing and tasting of the many recipes that I've compiled over a couple of years. That will be surely exciting and a busy month. So, another restaurant is coming to you in Maplewood Village soon. The state keeps screwing our schools. I hope he doesn't mean that literally. One of the glaring parts of our pathetic state education aid is that the South Orange Maplewood School District received a paltry $4.2 million in Trenton funding for the coming year, the same amount we received last year. That is a minor fraction of the proposed $112 million school district budget that was discussed in a special meeting this week. As we pointed out before, our portion is a small 3% of our overall budget, much less than the state average, and a lot less than many other districts our size. You can thank Governor Christie, who proposed state budget includes $12.7 billion in education aid, but no increases for any Essex County district. Also, the state education funding formula that rewards districts based on performance level, but no taxes and or income. Our state legislature is earning limits on park and other testing. Bravo to our two state assembly members, John McKeon and Myla J.C., for their part in pushing legislation that will limit the amount of standardized testing that can take place in our school. The move is notable as students continue with the ridiculous park assessment test this week, and the two individuals signed a letter and send it to a lot of the residents in their constituents. So there you have it. News from our good friend Oprah over at maplewoodian.com. Let me see if there's any other big news going on here. No, that's it. Now let's go over to the South Orange Maplewood School District to see what's going on over there. Getting ready for middle school. March the 25th, Wednesday, March the 25th at 7:30 p.m. at Jefferson School, located at 518 Ridgewood Road in Maplewood. Parents of 5th grade students are invited to preview the middle school experience and the International Baccalaureate Middle Years Program, better known as IBMYP. School-specific orientation will take place later in the spring. Transition to middle school. What happens between today and September the 1st? IBMYP 101. What is IB education? So you don't want to miss that. Wednesday, March the 25th at 7:30 p.m. at the Jefferson Middle School, located at 518 Ridgewood Road in Maplewood. Getting ready for the middle school years. Spring Parenting Workshop Series. Several parenting workshop series to be held at the Parenting Center of South Orange and Maplewood School District. On March the 10th, Conversation with Adoption Teens and Tweens with Bridget Devine. Join the adoptive parents group for a conversation with Bridget Devine, focusing on the unique needs of preteens and teens and their feelings and thoughts about being adopted. Bridget Devine specializes in adoption in a private practice and runs groups for the infertility, and adoption center based in Princeton and Montclair. That is on tomorrow, Tuesday the 10th, from 7:30 to 9. The Parenting Center located at 525 Academy Street. No fee. Then we have our own friend T.J. Whitaker, Strength for Their Journey. Given recent events in Ferguson and Staten Island, the question of how and when to address the experience of young black males in our community has become even more urgent. This workshop will focus on how to talk with children about issues related to race and their experience in our classroom, on our playgrounds, and in our larger community. For this initial workshop, we will focus specifically on black males in elementary and middle school. We hope to continue to expand on this conversation in future related workshops. T.J. Whitaker has been teaching in the South Orange Maplewood School District since 2002, He's an English language